Hello guys and welcome back to the tutorial of Java. In this video we are going to see what is scanner class and how we take input from the user using scanner class. There are various ways to read input from the keyword. The java.util.scanner class is one of them. The Java scanner class breaks the input into tokens using delimiter with the white space by default. It provides many methods to read and parse various primitive values. Java scanner class is widely used to parse text from string and primitive types using regular expression. Java scanner class extends object class and implement iterator and closable interface. These methods showing in front of a screen are the commonly used method for scanner class. To take the input from the user, there are various data types can be used. For the string you can use next line, for the byte value next byte method, sort value next sort, integer value it will be used as next int method, long value next long, and for the float value next float, and for the double value it will be used as a next double method. Let's understand this all the method with the help of simple example. The basic thing is we have to use one import statement as import java.util.scanner, or you can write as the import java.util.start. Here class and class name, public static void main as we written previously. Now to create the object of the scanner class, we have to use scanner, name of that object, and new scanner in bracket system.in, that is used to take input from the keyboard and it will be stored through the sc object. What is object and what is new operator we will see later in this tutorial, but this is a simple example to create object of the scanner class. Now I will written over here as system.out.println and enter your roll number. Now the cursor will be blink and whatever you are going to write the value will be stored in this line as the integer roll number, which is the name of the variable, is equal to sc.nextInt. S is the object of the scanner and nextInt, which is used to store the integer value from the user side. And to store this value or to print the value, roll number is equal to plus roll number, that is name of that variable, and the last optional value is as to close the scanner object. Let's take an example. Suppose I have defined one import statement as import java.util.scanner, or I can write as a java.util.start. Both are okay. Suppose I have written over here as a java.util.scanner. Now the class and class name, public static void main string args, and the object of the scanner using new keyword, that is scanner, name of that object, that is sc. You can define any name over here, but it should not be a predefined keyword. A new operator and scanner in bracket system.in means whatever you are going to write the value from the keyboard side will store in sc, and through sc you can store that value in any data type. Suppose first sentence is system.out.println the first statement is enter roll number. After this statement the cursor will be blink, and to store this value from the keyboard side we have to define one integer variable. Suppose int roll number is equal to the object of the scanner class is we have defined as a sc, means the scanner sc dot next, which is the method that we have seen previously, and int for the integer value, means whatever you are going to write after the enter roll number will be stored in roll number variable. Now to print this statement we have to use system.out.println and number is plus and the name of that variable, that is roll number. Let's compile this file and run this file. Now to compile this file, java c, name of that file, that is sc example .java. Okay, it's compiled, and now to run this file java and name of that class, that is sc class, sc example. Okay, enter roll number. Suppose I have printed as at the cursor blinking 1 2 3. Your roll number is 1 2 3. means I have stored the value 1 2 3 by taking the input from the user side. This is the simple example of integer value. Suppose take the different value as a string. Now for the string value, just copy these two lines. Now for the string, suppose we have taken as a name. Enter your name. And to store this name, we have to define the name in string variable or string data type. And for the name variable, suppose I have taken as a name as the name of that variable. Now to store this, I can use the method as a next or next line. Suppose I have taken the name as a next method. As for the integer value, I have to use next int, and for the string value, you can use next or next line. Now I define as the enter roll number, and now to print the name, here the variable is name, means I have to store the name as a name, that is name. So in this statement I have defined one roll number and one name using scanner object, and these both are going to print it as a roll number, which is name of the variable name, and name, which is the variable name for the string. Let's compile this file and run this file. To compile this file, java c, name of that file, and now to run this file, java and name of class. Enter your roll number, suppose 100. Enter name, suppose abc. The output will be your roll number is 100 and your name is abc, which we have defined over here. Okay, in this example we have taken one integer value and one string value. Now suppose we want to store the float value also. Now to store the float value, we can define as enter suppose fee. Now to store float value, we have defined data type as float, or you can use double. Suppose I have taken as a float. Now to store the value using scanner object, we have to use next float. Next and as the next int for integer value, next or next line for the string value. Next float method is used to store the float data type. Now to print this statement, okay, change the variable as fee. Now to print this statement, suppose I have defined as system.out.println your fees is, and the name of the variable is fee. Let's again compile this file and run this file. Compile and run. Enter your roll number, suppose 1 2 3. Name, that is abc. Enter your fee, suppose 1000. Okay, the output is your roll number is 1 2 3, your name is abc, and your fees is 1000 as a floating value, that is decimal value. This is how the scanner class is actually works. Thank you for watching this video.